Gentlemen, the people have been begging for another Beifeng Qiyana review, so here we are. This champion, all assassins are struggling. They're in struggle street right now. Orianna, Syndra, mages are just dominating the mid lane. It's very hard to survive on these type of champions. So I got you right here. We got Beifeng, 1800 LP Qiyana, super server, up against no other than Orianna, the most picked mid lane annoying mage right now. I'm going to show you guys how to beat her and actually snowball the game. Now, first things first, when you play against these mages, be patient. You're not beating them level 1. A million times I need to tell you guys, stop losing your lanes at level 1, level 2, when you're a champion that doesn't come online until level 3. Sometimes you can't avoid taking a little bit of trade, okay? So we start Door and Shield. Rune page in the bottom left. We got Electrocute, Presence of Mind. Means we're not going tier. Slowly come into the game. Qiyana right now is so strong, but you need to play around her ultimate with the Oxyamark. That's how you play her, okay? The playstyle's changed. Get with the damn times, you losers. As you see, level 2. Slowly, level 3, and now we're online. Waves in a perfect spot. Orianna slowly running herself W. Just wait. Time is ticking. Towards top side, that means jungle can come in bot side if needed. Saturday right now, it's the day before the finals. I made you guys make predictions in the last video. As we go in, Q. Look at that mana, watch the mana bar. She still has 2 health pots though. We are still holding on to ours. Don't blow your health pot too early. As Fiddlestick, there's a ward there, dude. And the ward, gotta spot the fiddle. Beifeng might look for the EQ on the wave, but he doesn't. You can see Elise in the mid-top side, spots it. Patient as hell. Please don't die, Mr. Beifeng. Takes a sip of his water, his medicine. God damn. I see so many assassin mains just complaining about how weak they are in the mid lane. Beifeng, Z99, Yamato's dead. They just can't deal with the meta right now, and it's a tough meta for assassins. You can still make it work if you're smart. Still has the health pot, by the way. Baiting in her time. At least might look for the flash cocoon. I don't think it's going to be worth it, though. Looks for the cocoon, doesn't land. Beifeng patient. Oh my god. Is he ever going to pop this health potion? It's giving me anxiety. I would pop it now. Are we allowed to? Can we pop it? Are we going to pop it? Is he waiting to pop it during a fight? Surely now. Surely now's the time to use that potion, bro. He's still not sweating. He's still not sweating. Maybe now, though. No, still not sweating. We're gonna pop it now. Now we pop it in the trade. Finally. She's very low health, but so is Beifeng. She has no mana. God, I watch him play this, and I just I want to recommend, I'm trying to show you guys how to play it, but I would be dead 20 times now, and I would have, the way he is playing it, it's so hard for me to tell you guys, hey, go and play like Beifeng plays the Orianna Qiyana matchup. Now he goes in, Q gets flashed, that would have been a kill. Beifeng holds on to his flash. He's low mana as well now. It is... You have very small margins here into these mages. Ward top side. No wards bot side. Ultimate. She should know maybe that Fiddle is trying. Fiddle's gonna walk in. Does he land the fear? Flash fear. Okay, WQ. QWQ gets the kill. Finally. Now, does he take the cannon minion and then reset? I think you can take the cannon. He's going to try and hard shove it. Or if Orianna has TP, this is so awkward. I think she would be running it, right? I always say this. It's so awkward because running Ignite is so awkward. Because even if you get a kill with the Ignite and then the enemy mid laner TPs back in and pulls a freeze, you're going to be down on XP and almost lose as much gold as the kill sometimes. It's a weird meta to be in. As we hit the Dirk. Been like a pretty tight game. I'm so interested to see what happens on the preseason and new season. When mythic items, they're not going to be unique. There's going to be so many builds getting cooked up. It's going to be interesting to see what everyone's doing. Pretty keen to cover them all. As I've been cooking up a blue card Twisted Fate one-shot strategy. I first started with the Baus. Then I saw Gross Gore doing it, and now I've been testing it in my own measures. I think it's really strong. I think it's good. Super fun. As Flash with ultimate into no Flash Orianna just means to me he's going to look for the... Missed his combo. He can easily look... That's so smart by Orianna there, by the way. If you're Orianna and you have the ultimate to try and get Beifang down to half health, use it. He could flash EQR. WQ. Gets the combo. It's weird. My mind knows that these combos are coming, but when I play Qiyana, I can't do them. I have finger lag. Must be like a term for it, where my fingers can't keep up with my brain. We get back in the base. Lucidity Boots purchased. Now, it's been a pretty chaotic early game and pretty risky. But now that he's in a 2-0 position with good CS, he can easily carry this game. He is in such a great position to carry this game. If he died just once, I would be stressing. He would be behind, Orianna was going to have a little bit of a tempo lead, and you're not going to get the one-shots. But just because he's played a little bit safer, he's given a few CS and waited for the timings rather than forcing them, he's now able to come into the matchup. Fiddle? Yeah. Oh. Doesn't want to go Q Ignite, can't get the kill. I'm actually going to... Oh, WQ. Gonna go see Robbie Williams tonight. My mum has tickets, so I'm gonna go with that. Don't really know any of his songs, but I'll be in the crowd singing along. You might know me. I wonder if he plays League. Old Robbie. Pretty old, I doubt it. Boomer. Probably plays like... I could see him playing... Vi, maybe? Or Rek'Sai? I don't know why. You just get a feeling about someone and then just guess their champion. If you have League friends, let's be honest, a lot of us don't, and you just sit around and people watch, and then you just like, this little, like, you'll be like, that guy for sure main Sion, or like, that guy definitely, he's a Draven main. Like, you people watch and you make presumptions on what champions they play. It's a little bit nerdy and goofy, and it's pretty fun to do with your friends if you have any. Just putting it out there. And then you can go up to them and be like, hey, what champion do you play? And they're like, fuck off, man, I don't play games. And then it's like, it's such a cool, fun way to experience the world. As we go straight back into lane. Beifang's build at the moment, he has not been going tier. He has been going, he goes Duskblade into Oxyamark, into Seralda's Grudge. Oh, beautiful. Orianna completely stiffed here. Ooh, W. Flash. Can we gap? I don't think we can gap close this. Orianna. Ooh. Yeah. Orianna is so fast with her W, you can't really catch her anymore because then she puts a slow out. As he might actually look get behind the minion, then E, Q, auto, WQ. God, Qiyana is such a fun champ to play, man. As long as you get ahead, it is such a fun champion to play. I couldn't recommend it more. Enemy Caitlyn is 3-0. No worries. We'll be sorting that out very shortly. Roaming is definitely not as viable as before. They've made it harder because of the mid lane. The mid lane waves, like, they've changed everything so that roaming is harder to do. Huge. We're so stacked at the moment. It's still definitely possible and doable, but I wouldn't force roams like we used to do on Qiyana. We used to hit level 6 and just instantly roam bot on Qiyana, but these days you can get punished pretty hard for it. If you're not careful. As we are 5-0. 8 kills to 8 though. He has Cassante. His comp is better, in my opinion. Fiddle is one of the most underrated junglers in the game. And you have Ali Jinx, which is fine. You got Cassante for frontline. Got AP, got AD. It's a good comp. Qiyana caught lacking. She's gonna get feared. I don't even think you need to ult. EQ, WQ. The Beifang right now in the Chinese Super Server is not even in the top 10 ranks, guys. The rank 1 player, I think, is... Last I checked, he was a jungle main, and he plays like Shyvana jungle. He plays... There's a few... there's a Katarina main that's like top 5. But there's a lot of the big names that aren't there. Mango Fish is not there. Beifang's not there. Hanq at the moment is not there. Hanq's been playing on Korea recently more so. Super Server has so many... Oh my god, we might die here. I think... Hindsight is easy to say don't use Flash, but yeah. He wanted to go over and try and escape. Goes down, gives the bounty over to... My Chinese is correct. I don't know. Maybe the... I don't know.
刀头扭大，对面下路这不跳一手吗？好像伤害不够。
Probably the Elise. 3-0. Fiddlestick, beautiful. Ali
踩上夹子了
steps on a
很
trap.
尴尬。
I have a Fiddlestick video coming up. I want to talk about Fiddlestick's in lane. I know it's not brand new, but there's a Fiddlestick lane guy in Korea. Holy shoot, I got a video coming up for you. A little bit insane guy, but yeah. Very underrated champion.
这波他敢来真要秒他了，也去逮他一波。
Take down mid lane tower. We see a Jace pushed in. It's a no-brainer to roam.
在这吗？不在。
So obvious that he's checking to see if anyone comes because he knows he's like enemy team knows I'm roaming, so he's waiting to see if he can find the Elise or find somebody to try and counter it.
还得打一会儿，先来上路。Hello.
He'll come through and get the free kill, but he just you see how he kind of just paused for a second there, and was just waiting to see if he could gather somebody in the jungle. He'll probably pop over and look again. Yeah. He's playing the waves and finds the Elise. There we go. Now Elise has a she will repel ult.
这边，
哦
跳哪去了？哦，跳三狼了。
Did he think?
这波大招慢了一点，不然他死了。他敢骗人形态，我本来想骗他自助形态
He
的
needs the bounty on the Elise.
5比0。这波去下路吧。
Side lane duty now. We don't have TP, remember, so it's much harder to move around the map. You don't see Beifang with high CS numbers anymore. I'm afraid you don't because of how many CS you need to drop in the early game and how many fights you need to be a part of as opposed to splitting with TP.
杰斯会来下路，这波看能不能先把杰斯杀了。
The tier build, when he was going tier with first strike and real with TP, and he would farm like 10 per minute.
消耗一波。我不现场有没有闪？有闪可能会被秀，说实话。
You're gonna try and look for the dive.
算了吧，这波其实没有那么好。 他也很聪明，他一直不切炮形态，锤形态太肉了。
ER QWQ, but he doesn't want to go for 1-for-1, so he's gonna go mid lane.
杀着发条。这个位置。
Poor Qiyana.
小兵修
Dodges, that was so clean.
有闪现。
R gets flash.
没事追。
Oriana actually could win this, I'm not lying. He can't. E lands, Q, W, Q. Just gets on top of her. It's not what she wanted, I believe. Elise is still headhunting around with that bounty. We'll head back, we get the Oxymark. Of course, this item with a champion like Qiyana, where you're trying to look for as many, like Qiyana ultimate is probably, what, top 5 most broken ultimates in the game. It's so game-changing in fights if you use it correctly. Bringing that cooldown lower, as well as giving you that CDR, you're going to be getting a little lethality. It's a perfect item for Qiyana. We definitely didn't used to rush it second, but at the moment, and I think it might be even got buffed or slightly changed. It is the go-to second slot item for this champ. EQ, ignite, auto. He can't. He needs the auto. Oh. Forces the flash. It's fine.
打个闪吧，没必要硬追。发条再往上靠，这个河蟹你敢打吗
Surely Oriana's not this dumb.
WQA
Perfect ult.
利用河蟹
Cleans her up. Presence of mind as well. It just makes these these combos are so much easier because it's like you don't. She's not worth that much gold, but at least you get your mana back, right? You can still... If that used all your mana and you can't stay on the map, it's not worth it.
什么意思？对面中野又决裂了。
He is 10 and 1. The only threat really being the Elise, who we should be able to take down soon. Double long. Yeah, I'm not sure on the win rate of Qiyana at the moment. I know the best win rate mid lanes at the moment are... Silas, I think, is actually up there. Maybe Nefiri. Oriana and Syndra are the strongest, but they will never display the highest win rates. Because mages, overall, like the win rates, a lot of the noobs and the least... They're a champion that when you play more, you get your win rate like exponentially gets so much better because it's all about positioning on these champs, and there's like a lot of like new first 10 games you don't know where to put your balls. Facts on the 2 ball champs. And people just bring the win rate down and tank it. But in pro play and high elo play, there's no counterplay to a good Oreo Syndra. We go for the hunt. We find the Elise. She always has somewhere to go. Forces the flash. Beifeng really wants this. He might use his own flash for it. Cocoon lands. Does he ult this? Ooh, doesn't use it. Oriana has the crown and the Shattered Queen as well. She needs to be banned. She is absolutely tilted running it with crown. Want to shove one more. Wondering what next item we're going to be going. I just get straight to Dirk and Longsword. There's nothing you can buy. Go scoreboard again. Ooh. Plays off vision. Wait. Finds her. You see how he doesn't bother with the ultimate? Gets the shutdown. You don't bother with ultimate against something like an Elise. Anything that has Fiora W, there's so many champions with something where it's like, oh, he has ult here, right? Poor Jace. He, you simply wait. Twisted Fate into like Yasuo, Windwall and stuff, just, all you want to do is use your S key, right? Turn back into them and bait it. Trust me, a lot of people just panic. Cassio are. Like a lot of times with Cassio, when I'm playing it, and I'm trying to bait it out, like I'll just turn back. But I won't use the ultimate. I'll S key stop, then turn again. Like there's just small micro mechanics that you need. As he gets it last, he's going for the last whisper, so he's going for the grudge, but he also picks up a little bit extra lethality from that Dirk, which is probably going into something like the Edge of the Night. Umbral Glaive. Unique flank. Always in your head. This is so important. Always in your head, go for the unique flank. He just eats them. These will come down. She'll die as well. Trust me, when you play assassins like this, you learn so much from VOD reviews. This is how like go to the VOD review and just say to yourself every single like mid to late game fight, could I have, and look at the vision, right? Could I have came from a different angle? And just look at the pros and cons. It's all about finding unique angles, and too many assassin players play front to back or play with their team, when you should be playing from a unique angle the enemy team aren't looking for, or simply splits them up. It's like a massive thing that separates these like low diamond one tricks to like the high challenger ones, like their angles of approach on fights. We have 1700. Trying to make his way towards the grudge, hopefully. That's in 29. It feels like a closer game than that. Probably live and die by the Qiyana. Carrying so much gold for his team. Gets the Edge of the Night next instead. So the Edge of the Night is going to be helping against, of course, the Elise Cocoon, but also just every single annoying little ability coming out from Jay, Senna, Ori. If you're new to learning Qiyana, I always recommend going Edge of Night because it gives you a safety net in the middle of fights. Like if you get hit by something, this gives you a safety net to try and get a couple more combos off or just learn a different way. Otherwise, you're just dead at the start of every single damn fight, I swear. Baron has spawned. 4v5. Needs to. I mean, Fiddle Jinx could probably solo it. No contests. Thank you very much. Level 16. Oh, he might actually go for this. He spams it. Can't land the E quite. Going again. Ouch. Oh my lord. Dude, he's dead 112 times. Don't go on the traps. Don't go on the traps. Do not go on the traps. Dude, hits that R again. How easy is that? All about these ultimates, guys. Like he's still really good CS, but you watch these games and it's actually nothing too crazy. The craziest, hardest part about Qiyana, in my opinion, is that first 5-6 levels, right? That early game where you just need to make sure you don't overbite in anything and like bite off more than you can chew. Get behind, then it's impossible. You just put yourself in a good position to get good ultimates, good team fights late game, good picks. You'll be fine. Make sure you don't screw up that early game. QW.
Hello?
Hello? Doesn't want to use his ult. That's almost too easy. Can we get 20 kills this game? I'm gonna say yes. The Senna's good at landing the W's. Okay, Mr. Beifang, you're solo here, be careful. Almost one-shot that Caitlyn. Has flash. Still very slow. I think they should be able to run this in for the end. They want his bounty so bad. BWQ, 20 bomb, there you go. I think that's going to be it from me today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have a really good weekend. This video is coming out hopefully before the Worlds final. I'm predicting T1 3-0 or 3-1. It's my prediction. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all on the next one. Good night.